Kilimanjaro Safaris. My name is Cody and I'll be your safari guide here on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, being that this is a nighttime safari, we do ask that there please be no flash photography, external video lighting, or any kind of light sources, as this could harm or even frighten the animals off. We definitely don't want to frighten the animals off. Being that it's nighttime, it might be a little bit harder to see some of these animals, so we want them to come as close to the truck as possible. That being said, the louder we are, the less likely we are to see the animals, just because a lot of these animals aren't quite used to the trucks at nighttime, so if a little too loud, they might kind of get scared off. Also, please stay seated throughout the entire adventure, keeping your hands, arms, feet, legs inside the truck, and hold on to all those valuables. We're starting our journey here in the Little Ituri Forest. Now, a lot of animals here in the forest have developed a natural camouflage, what makes it even harder for them to be found. Yeah, look over here on the right, you can kind of see the outline of a okapi standing there. See it walking around? On the right side there? The okapi is the only known relative of the giraffe. Yeah, it wasn't discovered by the Western world until 1901. So it's a little over 100 years that we've known about it. Pretty cool. Alright, let's head down here to this watering hole. Now, watering holes like this are sometimes a great gathering place for many different animals coming together for water. See if we can find anything out here.
Hole. What's so cool about the watering hole?
Is that Littlefoot?
Alright, look way in the back there, see it? There's a black rhinoceros. You can see its shadow cast on the kind of like wall over there. That's a pretty rare sight. There's only about 5,000 black rhinos left in the world, sadly due to poaching and destruction of their habitat.
We're not gonna get anything.
Now, usually black rhinos are more solitary creatures, usually on their own. Usually like to be on their own. But sometimes at night like this, they'll come to watering holes and socialize with other black rhinos. Not really seeing anything else right here. So we're going to head over to the Safi River. Now, the Safi River is usually a great spot to see some Nile crocodiles. Might even see a Nile hippopotamus or two. Let's see what we can find over on the Safi River. The problem with hippos, they can actually stay submerged underwater for about 8 minutes before they come up for air, which is a pretty long time. Trying to see if we can see any air bubbles coming from the water there. Looks pretty calm right here. Check up ahead here. Alright, look over there on the left. Kind of hard to see, but just on the back of that island, there's like 3 or 4 hippos in the water there. You can see their backs sticking out. Yeah, hippos are some of the most aggressive and dangerous animals in Africa. They're very territorial. Now, they do usually spend the majority of the day in the water. They usually come out of the water later at nighttime when it's a little bit cooler out. Graze from the ground at nighttime. Now, on the center island there, you see some grayish white-colored birds. Those are the pink-backed pelicans. They get their name because during mating season, they'll actually develop pink feathers on their back. Now, they're actually demonstrating a really cool survival method.
Yeah, get back on the road, dude.
Which is going to be a little bit harder for predators to sneak up on them, because they'll be able to hear them swimming in the water to try and approach them. So, it's a pretty cool little survival tactic they have there. Plus, a lot of predators like lions and cheetahs and stuff, they don't really like going for swims, so way to survive at nighttime here. Alright, look over here on the left. There's a bunch of Nile crocodiles over there. Now crocodiles have enough strength in their jaws to crush the bones of their prey. Now at nighttime when they're swimming in the water, they almost look like logs just floating in the water. Makes it easier for them to sneak up on their prey that's coming for a drink at night. Pretty dangerous. Alright, let's head over to the Safi River. Now the Safi River is usually a great spot to see some popular animals. So we're over on the savannah here. We'll find maybe some giraffes, might find an elephant, a rhino, maybe even some zebras, maybe even lions. Lions tend to be more active at night, so maybe we'll get to see some of them. See what we can find on the savannah. Now just up ahead here on the right side of the truck, you'll see a weird looking tree over there. That is a baobab tree, also known as an upside down tree, because of its branches looking like roots. Baobab trees will remain leafless about 9 months out of the year, and they can live to be about 2,000 years old. Alright, now this is one of my favorite views of the Serengeti grasslands here on the savannah. Just like this overlook here. The sun setting on it. It's pretty. Now grasslands like this is a good spot for animals to hide. They'll hide in these tall grasses. And some predators actually utilize the tall grasses to sneak up on their prey. We're trying to see if we can find anything over here. Look for anything through the bushes or grass there. Alright, look over here on the left. There's some white bearded wildebeest there in the left side. Quite a few of them laying down there too. Now white bearded wildebeest get their name from the Afrikaans, meaning wild beasts. Another name you might know them by is gnu, spelled G-N-U. Some people like to pronounce it GNU, which is an onomatopoeia for the noise they make. They too are demonstrating one of these survival methods these animals will have at night. If you see them, a lot of them are like grouping together like that. When they group together like that, they can keep a lookout for each other, make sure no predators are trying to sneak up on them. They'll even lay in a kind of like a circular pattern where they'll have one wildebeest looking out in each direction to keep a lookout for anything that might try to sneak up on them. Pretty cool survival tactic they have there. Especially since a lot of these animals at night don't have quite as good vision as some of their predators do, so they always have to be wary and look out for each other. Up ahead here, you're going to see some larger antelope. It's up on the right side. Now these are Patterson's eland. Patterson's eland are some of the largest antelope species. A fully grown male Patterson's eland will weigh nearly 2,000 pounds, and they can jump about 6 to 8 feet in the air. So pretty agile as well.
6 to 8 feet in the air. That's nuts.
look over here on the left.
Oh,
See
giraffe.
some of the tallest animals in the world, the giraffes.
Can't see.
Quite a few of them over there. Now, a fully grown giraffe will be anywhere from 18 to 20 feet tall. When baby giraffes are born, they're about 5 to 6 feet tall. So a newborn giraffe's about the same height as the average adult human. Now, they do spend most of their day eating and foraging for food. Conserve some of that water. Oh, I see an African elephant up ahead. Oh, there's a couple of them. Oh, I see 3 of them.
You see him?
Here on the left. Now with African elephants, the males are usually more solitary. They usually prefer to be on their own or in smaller groups of 1 or 2 other males. The females are the ones who stick together in the larger herds with their young. Boys will stay with their moms till they're about 13 to 15 before they go off on their own. Girls will stay with their moms pretty much their whole life, sticking together with a herd. Alright,
There's
up
the
ahead here on the
flamingos.
left, you're going to see some greater flamingos, right over there on the left side. Greater flamingos are some of the lightest colored flamingos. They get their coloring due to their diet. They eat a lot of brine shrimp, which has beta-carotene, giving them those pink feathers. They're also doing the grouping up method, kind of staying together in a group. You have to look out for predators.
There's no way I'm standing hard now outside. No, fast and close.
Oh, look
Right
at
over here on the left,
looks like a billy
a
goat.
couple brown colored antelope with some white patches there on their face there. And here on the left side. Those are Bonte Bok. Now the Bonte Bok also have a purplish coloring to their coats due to some of the vegetation they eat. But because of that purplish coloring,
Fireworks.
they were excessively poached.
That's gotta scare the
Quite a
animals,
few
right?
years ago, the Bonte Bok's numbers were
That's why
so
I said I don't think
dwindled,
they
they're
were
almost
gonna do it.
extinct. They have since been making a recovery. They're doing quite well now due to wildlife reserves like this and through breeding programs. And also the citizens and farmers over in Africa really liking the Bonte Bok. So now they're a protected species over there, which is really good to hear. And help ensure their survival for future generations.
Their genetic diversity is like crap. What is it? Any animal that like if it's a like we used to like take the population down like this and then you try to grow it and keep it their genetic diversity is terrible.
Alright, we're heading up here to Kopi Rock Formation.
Is this where the lion and tiger is? Yeah.
Now, Kopi Rock formations like this, they're usually a good hangout spot for larger predators, like the lions. Just keep a lookout for those.
How do they not come in and out of there, you know? They're there.
Oh yeah, there's a female lioness up ahead
You
here
see
by
it?
this tree.
Did you see the lions? It's right by the tree, baby. The light is on
Better
it.
view.
You see her?
She's awake too.
Mm-hmm. Almost like standing guard. Where is he?
Yeah, you can see her standing up right there to the left.
Yeah, you can see it, but where's her? Yep.
Now, lions do spend about 16 to 20 hours of their day inactive. That includes sleeping or just laying around. They're usually more active at nighttime. Looks like she's going this way. Looks like there's another lion right here, another lioness laying down there on the left. Two of them right there.
Oh, there he is. He's up top.
Oh yeah, male lion up top there.
These two.
Way up top.
Where?
During the day, a lion's
All the way
vision
up there?
is the same as us as humans,
You see
but
him?
at nighttime their vision.
Look right here.
Oh, right up ahead here on the right side of the truck, you see some animals laying down over there with some long curved horns. Those are the scimitar horned oryx. They get their name from their horns, shaped like a scimitar, which is a sword. They can go about 9 months out of the year without drinking any water because they don't start sweating until their body temperatures reach about 115 degrees. They adapt to the harsher climates, helps them survive the long droughts Africa has. Alright folks, we're going to start making our way out of the reserve. Hopefully you got to see some of your favorite animals out there today. Maybe even some animals you've never seen before. You can always come back and check us out again. No two safaris are the same. Animals are always coming and going and moving throughout the reserve. So come back second, third, fourth, or even your 100th time. You never know what you'll see. Now if you like to do your part to help some of these animals, you can do that simply by recycling. Something as simple as recycling paper products can actually help with deforestation, which a lot of animals call their natural home, like the ones in the little Aturi forest. You can also recycle any old electronics you have. A lot of electronics have a substance in them called coltan, which is mined in Africa. When they mine it in Africa, it takes away from the natural habitat of rhinos and elephants. Or you can even donate to the Disney's Conservation Fund, or any conservation fund around the world that helps protect wild animals and wild places, like the ones here on Harambe's Wildlife Reserve. Now my friends, we're going to be making our final stop up at this warden's post. I do ask that everyone please remain fully seated until I make the final stop and the warden has opened the doors. Watch your step as you exit. Double check your rows. Make sure you have everything you brought with you here today, like hats, cameras, glasses, backpacks, cell phones, keys, small